Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's time to jump back on public test server. Let's see what's going on. Supposedly some bugs are fixed. How many? What's the extent of fixes that we'll discover soon? And as well, I want to focus on those VATS improvements related to VATS accuracy and so on that they implemented recently. Hopefully that all works. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully that all works. I don't have too big of a hopes for stat lock being fixed, as it was not mentioned in any of the patches. So maybe, but chance is rather small for this one in particular to be addressed. Okay, let's jump on. Starting public test server. The patch is about ready, so everything that's already there, that's what we are getting in September. They are only doing bug fixes for last 2 weeks. Therefore, I'm quite certain that's the final version. I will probably drop a video later today summarizing all the changes coming. There was so many iterations on public test server that not everyone care about being up to date with every single update and the progress, but most people wants to know overall what's coming and what's the state of situation. So I will do that. Jump on. Welcome, David, Mr. Strawberry, the Arena Sensor, Jim Ray, 5 Note Wonder. Welcome, Mr. or Mrs. Twist Kev 94. Oh, Kev, that's probably Mr. Twist Kev. And Hachiman. Hello there. Here we are, public test server. Last time we were testing those ranges, so this guy over there is 490 TD away from me. We know how it works now. 49 means 490 TD to this robot, Boomer. That's 490 TD. So only in range for really good snipers with some sniping perks. That's not the point of today testing. That is already sorted. Let's join a team. So first things first. We'll see if stat lock is still a thing. So stat's supposed to work here as I just spawn in this area. I join the team and I will do my standard consumption routine. And then after I move, we'll see if stats will change or not. Maybe for better effect, I will be wearing the Nocturnal Power Armor. Nocturnal Power Armor helps with testing stat lock. Oh, I have no fusion cores? No, why 0? I will not be able to fast travel then. How do I have 0 fusion cores? Maybe some in my stash? Is that a chance that I have a fusion core in my stash on the recharger? Charging. 1, barely charged. Okay, let's take it. I have only the basic stash box. I mean basic tent here. So now I will be able to fast travel after we do the consumption routine. First, serum, carnivore, herbivore. Are we even still a megavore? Is megavore still a thing on the new patch? Carnivore? Yeah, the megavore seems to be still a thing, which is nice. I'm not losing the megavore status. I kind of need it for insane carry weight. Next, company tea. Iguana on a stick. Mild jerky. Pemmican. Pumpkin pie. Rat steak. Rat scorpion steak. Malloc fillet. For carry weight. Let's eat some of the spoiled stuff for the glow. Square on a stick. I really need to take more stuff from my camp as I'm barely on any food now. Let's see. Effects. Do I have awareness equipped? I do not. I will equip it for a better... test. So awareness is helping. I did unequip most perk cards as we're testing stuff. So this build is really out of the whack, but that's not really the point. So that doesn't matter. Missing perk cards left and right. Now I have awareness equipped. That's 34% VATS accuracy. If I stand up, so no nocturnal, that's 23. Crouch, 34. It's working here. Now, after we fast travel, will it still work or not? I need to go to my camp anyway, so let's fast travel to my camp. Is the stat lock fixed? Fusion core for the Gatlings, will that be fixed? Which fusion core bag? I don't know which one you are referring to, so you need to be precise about bugs when you are asking. There is more than one. And yeah, stat lock is not fixed. It's no longer updating if I crouch or not. So stat lock is not fixed. I didn't have too much hopes for this one being fixed, but I still have hope that they will fix it before the final version will drop. So I do hope they will fix it before the final version. Getting all the food and stuff restocked. I'm just collecting everything because that's my routine. Out of the habit. Even the stuff I don't need, as that's the public test server. Okay. Let's grab everything that's not needed. Let's get those fusion cores so we'll not be low in a second when I run out of the fusion cores. Fusion cores. Let's get a bunch. We good on the fusion cores. Another very important bug, I want to know if it's fixed. Very important bug. Limit breaking. Let's see if that's gonna work now. Limit breaking supposed to be fixed. So let's hope that's gonna work. As I do have crit savvy equipped, I do have full set of limit breaking. And a lot of luck. It doesn't even matter. 20 luck is more than enough in this with this combo. It's supposed to be more than enough with new math behind it. So we'll see. Let's take something that do not fire too fast. 50 cal. Slow enough so I will see it. It's 82 fire rate with prime. And I have ammo for it. Should probably fit the feral meter. Sorting normally by names, so I need to use Radex. Radex diluted. Top up the feral meter. It's topped up. Let's go. VATS criticals. Are those working? And what kind of VATS accuracy can I expect now? Self-revive effects were not working at all with blood sacrifice last time I tested. I don't know if that's fixed. With about 50% hit chance. Okay, let's charge the critical first. Okay, so critical charge. Now I'm using it. And I do have critical every other shot. So they fix limit breaking. I have criticals every other shot. Now, did they fix concentrated fire to work a little bit better? Maybe they did. Seems to be jumping faster. have any single shot weapons? Oh, did they fix the split of the mist? That's for... I do have 4-leaf clover. Let's see if I will get recharge on mist shots when there is multi-projectile weapon. Oh, I do. I think I do. But that was a hit, actually. The VATS accuracy is not improving with concentrated fire outside of range, so that's not changed. But the crit savvy seems to be... I mean, 4-leaf... Crit savvy. 4-leaf clover seems to be fixed. I would need to test on some other shotguns. That's the laser rifle. Oh, I removed the splitter from it. Wait a second. Okay, so let's see again. I was thinking I have splitter on it. I don't. So that's why it's working. Yeah, it doesn't work. Only, like, misses barely recharge anything. So yeah, it doesn't work. I said it too early. I praised them too fast. They didn't fix it. The multi-projectile weapons still only have a partial of the effect. For no good reason. Only partial effect. So that's not fixed. The 4-leaf clover, if you have multi-projectile weapons, will only have partial effect. Even though all projectiles do miss, it only counts like one projectile missed recharge, and remaining projectiles just do nothing. So it's only getting partial recharge for your critical with multi-projectile weapons. Which is not great. About the blood sacrifice. We can see if blood sacrifice is fixed or not. So let's add blood sacrifice. Maybe I can upgrade it a little. Rank 3. Should be rank 4 is really where the value is, but okay. I will need to scrap some cards. Do I have, like, spare cards to scrap? Maybe I could. I do have a bunch of duplicates already. So I could scrap that without picking new cards. So maybe that will be... I just need 150. So I can do that. The slow part is picking up cards. Scrapping cards is fast. Oh, already have it. So I can run it max out. And now we add self-revive perk here. Now we add power armor reboot. So that's the self-revive. And just in case to know if it's working, I will add Scout's banner on top. So 2 self-revives. Scout's banner. 2 self-revives I'm supposed to have now. And what do we need next is relatively high AP cost weapon. That's automatic. That high AP cost. 18. Quite high. And we'll be running it in VATS. It should drain my health. Megavore is popping one of each, but only on human. I have a whole video explaining what Megavore does, but yeah, you need both serums, and you need to be human to apply it. At least that's how it's currently working. You can change to ghoul afterwards, but you need to apply it when you are human. Oh, I think it worked. I didn't die. I was at 0 health. I didn't die, and there was a pop-up, but I forgot to equip other perks, so it's not as visible effect. Let's add EMT. Yeah, not this one. The one that revives you with full health. Oh, Healing hands. Healing hands. What else we can pair with that would be then injector, AP region, or what's the Revenant is good too. Revenant is good. Okay. Healing hands, Revenant, and that can be paired even further with first aid and field surgeon. Faster healing, more healing. That can be added here too. Maybe they fixed that. Let's see if that happened again, or I was just lucky. Maybe that super mutant shoot me in the same time that Blood Sacrifice is supposed to take me down. 5 minutes. So this one is still on cooldown, but the other one should be available. So Scout's Courage is on cooldown, but the legendary card should be already working. Let's see. Maybe it was just super mutant killing me in the same time. City Cat. Oh. I think they added a delay, so you cannot be killed when a revive is available, so to avoid the server lag killing you. Is that the case? Did they fix it by adding a check? And now I cannot die until the effect trigger if it's available. And now it's on cooldown. Fire armor reboot, Scout's Courage, it's showing. This effect is on cooldown. Well, that's even more powerful if that's the case. Like, I'm immortal until the effect triggers? Maybe it's the case. I'm not 100% sure, but it's looked kind of like it. Is it available again? One moment, we are waiting. We are waiting if that's gonna happen again. There's something definitely is much different. Something is much different. Yeah, it should be available. Look, I'm at 0 health. I'm not dying. It's waiting until someone shoots me, but now, why is the down state? What? Was it still on cooldown? There's no way. Wait, what happened now? Okay, I don't know. It seems like it's still, like, Blood Sacrifice, it's not triggering it by itself. Maybe it was still on cooldown. It's not triggering it by itself, but Blood Sacrifice cannot kill you now. I think that's what they did. Blood Sacrifice cannot kill me. Look. I drain, and I will be left at 0, and then I will be waiting until someone shoots me, you see? It cannot kill me now. It exactly drains my health to 0. That's what they did. Okay, now I see it. That's what they did. My health will drop to 0, and I cannot engage VATS because I have 0 health, so it's nothing happening. My health will drop exactly to 0. You see? And that will stop. So I cannot kill myself with Blood Sacrifice. They remove the option of taking yourself down. The Blood Sacrifice can only drop you to 0 health, by 0%. It's 1% health. 5. So it's only can drop me to 1% of my total health. And then it stops. And then this guy needs to shoot me. And then it tops up my health. Interesting. Okay, I see what they did. I see what they did. And maybe if I have healing hands, then running field surgeon is no good. Because that's using my stim pack too fast. See, 0 and it stops. And I cannot use VATS anymore when I hit 0 health. It's helpful to drain your health, but then someone needs to do the final blow. See, and then I'm full and I can use VATS again. And my stim pack is still healing me. But I don't want stim packs to be faster. Though the healing from the stim pack is relatively low for some reason. Maybe I have wrong one selected in the settings. I'm not sure. What do I have selected in the settings? Where is it? Strongest first. No, I do have it. I don't know why healing is not better. When I pop manually, it's healing quite well. Running the blood sacrifice, generally it's very usable with this change, as you cannot pop yourself. And you can trigger self-revive more often. So you cannot die, so you can absolutely run blood sacrifice and kind of run blooded build on the ghoul. Oh, that was still on cooldown. If I'm in the down state, it means it was on cooldown. Where are all the teammates? Teammates run to another team. I don't know why. I'm joining them. Hello. I would have fun with blood sacrifice builds. Like the blood sacrifice ghoul blooded kind of builds with dead rage. Already get 0 health for full bonus. At least temporary. It will not be permanently 0 health, as you will be oscillating up and down. And although Nerd Rage is not updating, so yeah, it would need to be used with the stat lock, which means always 80% bonus. I don't like this particular part. So you cannot use Nerd Rage as intended. You either have 0 effect from Nerd Rage, or you have crazy effect from Nerd Rage. And yeah, it's a little bit harder for me. Was it still on cooldown? There's no way it was still on cooldown. Maybe sometimes it doesn't work. Or maybe when weapon is firing faster. But Scout's Courage is on cooldown, but the legendaries should be working already. Maybe when weapon is firing too fast, they check to stop your health drain, or maybe in combination with conductors, it's changing things. Try to sneak on them. No, it didn't kill me. And conductors is killing me. It stops my VATS. Okay, conductors is not a good pairing. As conductors cause me to heal a little bit and I cannot get the self-revive. So conductors is not a good pairing for blood sacrifice. Unless you want to have like vampire conductors and always at full health, then that maybe would be good pairing. But this conductor just gives me enough healing so I cannot get down. So conductors, not a good pairing. Pinpointers should be better. Okay, so pinpointers drops me to 0. And then perk works. So conductors not a good pairing for blood sacrifice. Surprisingly, unless you are running vampire conductors, then that could possibly work. And now I pop myself down. Our armor reboot 1 minute, the other one should be working now. I'm not sure if sometimes it didn't trigger or something else was causing problems. It could have been on cooldown. So I was doing a lot of self-sacrifices in quick succession. Okay. And that works. The awareness is locked, so stat lock is still a thing. My special for perception, I have 21. Did we notice any improvement in VATS accuracy? I think it is a little bit. Oh, Stimpack from setting only apply when you manually use them. So that's maybe why. They need to fix that. The revive perks for the raid are awesome, yes. So foggy. Foggy night outside of Westek. My perception of 21. Do I have other weapons to test? I would need to test other mods as well for weapons. We need to craft a bunch. They're supposed to fix those mods responsible for aiming and that's accuracy. As well, the perks improving accuracy of the weapon should affect VATS. Let's see that. If I have a turret here, you could see some perks. Alright, let's stand on this rock. Target this turret. For the barrel or for the motors or legs. Which one is the most consistent? The body, probably. So body, I have 84 percentage points consistently, regardless how it turns. Now, does perks affect? So if I give myself stabilized for extra accuracy, that should be extra accuracy with stabilized. 84, so daylight doesn't do anything. So this doesn't do anything. Unless stat lock is causing that? I'm not sure. No, my accuracy for hipfire is going up, just not the VATS one. So they kind of lied on that aspect. Other weapons the same. 81% for auto enclave plasma gun. If I add like crack shot, 81%. No crack shot, 81%. Exactly the same. But that doesn't really do anything. Unless it counts as aiming accuracy, but it's... Wait, it's both, isn't crackshot both? Yeah, crackshot is aiming down the sights. And Modern Renegade is hipfire. If I take Modern Renegade off, still the same. So perks do not affect anything. Let's see if they lied about weapon modification as well or not. Amex, thank you a lot for dropping a Prime sub, appreciate that, and welcome to Turtle's Army, may the shell be with you, thank you, Amex. Let's craft some weapons for test. We'll take, what, Fixer as a perfect example. No longer the top weapon, but still popular and good for testing. So let's craft some Fixers. Machine guns, the Fixer. Free. Modify. And can we do Brotherhood Recon Legendary? Still no. So they give a buff to this weapon, but they do not allow us to make it legendary, which is so pointless, Bethesda. What do we try? Prime. Prime automatic is giving it extra range. Wait, what? Calibrated? Oh, automatics are reducing the range versus semi. I missed that change. Prime receiver is 198. Prime automatic is 163. Okay, I missed the fact when they applied that. Must have been in one of the patches that single shot is more range than automatic. That's beside the point. We'll be doing automatic. So we go with prime on this one. A line long supposed to give us VATS accuracy. So we go with that. We try to max this one for VATS accuracy. Align stock for VATS accuracy. Plus 10 VATS accuracy, supposedly. Each align mod supposed to have plus 10 VATS accuracy. Whatever that means, if that's even working. Those do not affect VATS. I mean, kind of. Some of them show like higher VATS accuracy for some reason. Why? I don't even know. A large one is higher VATS accuracy than other and lower AP. They boosted the large one? They did boost it. It's supposedly better VATS accuracy, lower AP cost, and best capacity. Let's put large one. Now the VATS accuracy, which one will be the highest? Okay, scopes do not affect it with except of glow sights that reduce the VATS cost and give 15 VATS accuracy. And this one is superior. Glow front sight ring versus just glow sight. This is all the accuracy here. We do have suppressor. We keep suppressor as you don't use it without suppressor. The ranges will be better without any, but other than that, it's no change. Okay, so this one modded for great VATS accuracy. Now, other one. Let's try to mod other one for the same total range, but without all the align mods. So we do again prime automatic. And instead now we do true long. True stock. So we mod it slightly different. We keep the large mag. And maybe we keep reflex sight instead to see the difference versus glow front sights. And suppressor, so it's the same range, 262, but VATS accuracy and AP cost vastly different on the weapon card. Will they make a difference in actual aiming? That's the question we'll try to answer. And this one, we do similar, but we do powerful automatic to see if that will affect VATS accuracy. So powerful automatic, but then we put all the align stuff on it with large mag and glow front sight ring, suppressor, so all of that. 3 different fixers. And now we'll return to the turret. Trading system is not updated. No, I don't think they will update that. Free fixers, what are your bets? Are VATS mods helping with VATS or not? Sit somewhere here. Fixer number 1. Prime aligned, fully spec for VATS. 75% body, above 50 on barrel. Fixer number 2. As well prime but true stocks. No change in VATS accuracy at all. And fixer number 3. Now, the only difference, fully spec for VATS, but powerful automatic NAT prime. And that's the only one that shows difference in VATS accuracy a little bit, because range. So all that it still matters, regardless what they set in the patch notes, all that matters is still range only. And VATS accuracy is absolutely not connected to VATS accuracy at all. Why are they tweaking those numbers if it's not connected? They make some of the mods with the last patch to give more VATS accuracy than before, when they still do not work. Like, this is ridiculous. I need to be honest, this one is ridiculous. They're tweaking the numbers that do not work. Why would you tweak the numbers before you even fix them to be working? Oh, wow. They tweaking the numbers that do not work. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's next level of insanity. You will not fix the problem by tweaking the numbers that are not connected to actual thing. Imagine that. You have your bank account and you struggle with money. You don't have enough money for rent. So in order to fix that, you create... I mean, not create. You open your bank account, you go into your browser settings and manually edit values. That's what they do. It's not connected to your bank account. You edit only displayed values, and now suddenly your bank is showing $5 million as long as you don't press refresh button on your browser. That's what they are doing. Tweaking values. Oh, I cannot afford rent even though I gave myself $5 million. Okay, let me open browser, edit settings, $50 million. That's gonna fix it. That's gonna fix it. And if it do not fix it, I will give myself 5 billion fake dollars. This is insanity. I don't know, should we report it? I'm getting tired of reporting the same thing all over and over again. Like, it was already reported, it wasn't fixed. It's the purpose of public test server, keep reporting the same bug every week until it gets fixed? That seems crazy. That seems crazy to me. It's not fixed. It's not fixed at all. They said the perception is more impactful now, but I don't even know how to check that. So 75%. Do I have any chem that gives me temporary small perception boost? Perception was always affecting that. Let's see. Perception. 3 points of perception. Are you kidding me? That's not changing much at all. Did they disconnected everything that's supposed to affect VATS accuracy at all? I should see at least something. I give myself 3 perception for no effect. I have 35 perception now. 75% accuracy. If I stand up. Still 75% accuracy. They made it worse. What armor am I wearing? Yeah, it's nocturnal, so if I stand up, it's 19. 60, 75. They completely disconnect perception now from VATS accuracy. It was working on live. It's no longer affecting VATS accuracy. What? Is 75% sometimes a cap now? At this distance, probably. Is that the thing? That 75 is the cap? Oh, that's so stupid. Is that the cap now? Where is the weapon with lower VATS accuracy? This is 72. Am I too far? Range 223. It's hard to tell what's the range for this target. It's not changing anything. It's not changing anything. What's the point? It's only changing it if I'm in... Am I in range? How many foundations away am I from that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 foundations? 250 maybe? 250 TD? Tot D? 250 TD maybe? And the weapon range is 2, so maybe I'm too far? Maybe I'm too far? This is 260. I'm certainly in range now. No, it's still not affecting anything. If I go higher or lower perception. Doesn't seem to have any effect. Doesn't seem like VATS accuracy has anything to do with perception, perks, or mods on the weapon. They detached everything, in my opinion, for some reason. And the only thing that affects VATS accuracy at this moment is range. And that's it. Nothing else. They messed it up. They messed it up completely. They messed up VATS accuracy. Well, that's tough, but they did fix limit breaking, so there is progress. When you can do criticals every other shot, you don't need to care about VATS accuracy. You will hit every other shot. Doesn't matter what VATS accuracy is. As long as 4-leaf clover works, crit savvy works, and limit breaking works. So if the trio of 4-leaf clover, crit savvy, and limit breaking on armor, doesn't matter what VATS accuracy actually is. No, I'm not saying they need to detach one more thing. If they detach the range from the formula, every weapon will have the same fixed VATS accuracy no matter what. Okay, so VATS accuracy is messed up. I know there's a lot of awesome devs at Bethesda Studio. They just need a better management. Someone who's keeping track. Like, you know, they need a person that keeps track of fixes for the bugs and what's not fixed, what's fixed, and someone who will be quickly testing. Like, they don't need to push the fix to public test server to fix. They can test if it's even working on the dev build before they upload it to servers. Because what we play, they need to upload to servers. But they do tinker before they upload it on the local machine when they do fix this stuff, when they're preparing the version, and they can play it before they push it into the servers. So they could test if VATS accuracy is changing really fast. Like I tested that here. Bring 3 fixers, keep it on 1 character, go quick test. It takes you 5 minutes to know if the fix is working. You don't need to push it for the servers and wait for players to report if it's working. You can do 5-minute test, and if it's not working, keep working on it. Like, there's no point to push the fix to the servers if you didn't even try if it's working at all on the dev build. So tweaking numbers when they're not attached to the mechanic in game, it doesn't do anything. All right. So that's tested. What else I wanted to test? If they didn't mess up Guardian and self-revives inside the raid, I would like to see that. They will not hire me because I'm a YouTuber and I'm commenting on their games and so on. So that's never happening. The game studios never hire people that comment on the game. Maybe if I would have only positive comments no matter what, but then what's the point of hiring someone like that? Not much point. Blood sacrifice probably not the best for the Guardian fight. What approach am I taking on the Guardian fight? Power armor? Removing blood sacrifice? Do I have Guardian build that's not messed up as I messed up this one? Commander. Is this one working? I don't remember with which ones I was messing around and which ones I didn't. That's my problem. What do I have here? Something is missing. Under luck and perception. Outside of that, it's mostly good perks. Which spec is that for? Smart shot. I think that's for manual aiming. Yeah, that's for Enclave Plasma Flamer. I had that. I'm pretty sure that's for Enclave Plasma Flamer. Oh, I know which was missing. I didn't update this perk when they changed how some of the perks work. So Tankilla is missing. Tankilla is now 1 card of 2 points. Not 3 points. So that's what's missing. Okay, I don't care. Ironclad, glowing gut, fireproof life. I don't need glowing gut. I cannot target the shield that's behind, so I need to rely on ricochet effects. I don't want United Ordeal. I wanted to test a self-revive stuff. So in the raid, back to self-revive perks, if they will work on the Guardian. So we need... Which one was that? Not EMT. EMT is really good, but that's when you are sharing and your teammate need to be relatively close. So not EMT for this test. Where is that? Healing hands. Fully healed. I want to be fully healed. Do I want AP region for 1 minute? Why not? AP region for 1 minute. Get rid of copies. And more damage for 2 minutes. Okay, that's enough. So that's fixed. Then first aid already here. Batteries included. First aid, science. I don't want science, monster. Oh, I didn't change this build to incorporate all the strength perks. Alright, so I need to fix something. So science monster is not needed. I have 3 points that I can move to strength. 3 points to strength and 3 points from endurance to strength. That's hopefully enough. Oh, I can only move 2. Now, outside of easy target, I need here. Bring the big gun. No, not the big guns. Bullet Storm. Upgraded one. So I need Bullet Storm. Stack limit doubling, probably not, as I will be running Enclave Flamer, so that's not enough ammo. Lock and load, that's what I need. I need to keep half of the stacks when I'm reloading. Is there anything else? Not using spin-up weapons, so I don't need that. Too many of those. So I have 1 point left. Okay, 1 point left. We can move somewhere else. So back to endurance, probably. Or I can add barbarian back. So only bullet storm and lock and load I need. With 1 point here, we need to spend on something. What do we do with this 1 point? Nothing really. Scrapper. I do have Enforcer, Modern Renegade, Gunslinger, Gunslinger Expert, and Guerrilla, Expert Master. Okay, all of that. Better crits, Ricochet, Crit Savvy, Junk Shield, good result, faulty spot. Something is missing here. Oh, the Bloody Mess was changed, so that was probably Bloody Mess here before, but now I'm not even using VATS with this approach, so let's maybe put Class Freak there. I will not be using VATS, so maybe Class Freak. Class Freak and too many Grim Reaper sprint cards. Oh, curious if Grim Reaper sprint works with Blood Sacrifice. Probably restores action points instead of health, so it will not work. Oh, Wild West Hands. That's the one. That's enough. That should do just fine. With my Enclave Flamer, if I have it here. Where is my Enclave Flamer? That's Auto EPG. I need Flamer EPG. Where is the Flamer EPG? Is that the one? Furious Vital, VATS Optimized Conduct. That's not the one. That's the one for VATS. I had another one. What I did with it? Maybe not on public test server. Maybe I redid it. Or it's not renamed. A lot of Furious weapons. One of them must be EPG. Wait, this one? Furious weapon speed, intelligence, weak point damage. AP cost only 15. We need to see if that can be increased. Prime capacitor is on this one. True flamer, true stock, short night vision scope. Oh, I didn't took it. Take it. Where is it? That. That's the one. Lock it. So I don't accidentally get rid of that. Make sure that's locked. Is there even anything that could give me higher AP cost? The prime is the one that increasing AP cost. Everything else is reducing. Oh. Oh, automatic. No, flamer are the lowest cost now. They changed the flamer cost to be very low. That's probably the reason. Nothing else really does stuff. Scopes no longer increase. Okay. So I cannot really push the AP cost to be higher. So we need to fix it. What's the ammo capacity with this patch? 144. A little bit short on the ammo capacity. Armor. Wait. I need troubleshooters. Colossal problem. Maybe we'll go there after. Union. Vulcan. We have too many. Maybe this one. The Vulcan Aegis is good too. But what on this Union? Oh, this Union is health and action regeneration. Okay, this Union is for humans only, but that's fine. The 4-star will do nothing for me. Rejuvenators was nerfed for girls. Let's see now if that still works. Yeah, the sneaking speed on fixers doesn't work either. Defeat the Guardian. Do I have enough ammo, or should I take a little bit more? Ultraside, plasma, cartridges. Let me take like 2k extra. Store the chems I don't need. I will pop a psycho buff to be a little bit more tanky. I'm intentionally not healing. I want to see the revives. So I'm not healing, but I will not be using VATS either. My mutations are not working correctly, so I should probably pop Radex. Radex diluted as I'm not jumping high enough. Where's Radex? Oh, I stored the Radex? Ah. I didn't lock the Radex. Okay, self-revive worked. So that should be Revenant going on. And now maybe I use some perks. I wanted to see one self-revive, not a series of self-revives. The Ricochet is still taking down the shield, so it's all good. I'm getting some stacks. Oh, the reload happened. I only have 2 stacks. Okay, the damage is still there. Even though they made the Guardian a little bit tougher, it's still melting. Still melting really well. Okay, so that will not be a problem. It melted in no time. So that still works. Melted the Guardian. And with Enclave Plasma mods being a little bit more accessible, that may help. Supposedly all Enclave related events have 10% chance to drop those mods now. Was not able to verify it's true as I didn't drop any mod. I did like a couple of those Enclave events only. The second part, I want to see if I can get a self-revive on those small miner stalkers. But first, oh, the Scout Courage was triggered. So I will probably not be able to, but okay, that's what we test first with just a legendary perk. will I get a self-revive with just one perk. Last time I tested, I needed 2. I needed 2 self-revives to survive 1 hit of this guy, Stalker. Yeah, you need 2 self-revives. 1 is not enough. Yeah, shield comes down with Ricochet, no problem. Mike, so Ricochet is good enough. Now we need to wait a second until those 2 get active. I need those 2 to see if I will get successfully self-revived with double self-revive. Oh, season 2 TV show is confirmed to watch episode by episode now, not all at once. Okay, that's fine. I'm used to it. Most seasons is like that. I was happy that season 1 released in one go, and I was able to binge watch it, but yeah, I will do fine with watching episode by episode. I'm used to it with all TV shows. It was nice treat, though, that season 1 released in big pack to binge watch. They probably want to sell more Prime memberships by releasing it episode by episode instead of all at once. Need to wait a second longer. And did it broke my armor piece? I think it did with 1 hit. It's almost broken. Is it time? Or not yet? 1 minute still. Scout's courage needs to be reactivated for the test. I need double self-revive. If that still works, I'm good. And oh, they added icon for Scout's courage. You can see at the bottom of the screen, there is this flag. That must be it. There is a flag. So the Scout's courage on cooldown. Let's see if this flag disappears when Scout Courage will no longer be on cooldown. Currently there is a flag with a plus sign. Is plus sign indicating cooldown? Not sure. Less than a minute. And flag disappeared. So both effects are available now. Hello, Mr. Stalker. What? They made it impossible even with both effects? They made it impossible to revive. Scout's Courage activated. But not the second one. Oh, they made it impossible. Or the other one is broken. Let's see. Do I need 3 now or something? No, I like that it was possible. Yeah. It's not possible to get self-revived. You are dead. Even when the perk triggers. Now both on cooldown. Ah! They made it impossible now. Oh. Not possible. Someone in there? There was a nuke. Someone doing that? Could probably help with my Guardian build. That's I'm not happy about. Such a cool mechanic that you cannot use in the raid for the most important part. And now I have flag and this small power armor icon indicating that both self-revive effects are on cooldown. Oh, someone is doing good with Air Williams. Half of the health gone. I will help a tiny bit. Hello, Air Williams. Where are you? Where did Air Williams disappear? There you are. Look at my damage with this flamer. $1,600 per pop. William is melting. The night vision scopes are no good though. Oh, it was still on cooldown? Help! They cannot get to me. Too many Wendigos. Burn Wendigos. Help me. Help. Oh, how dare you give up? He gave up. Good, that's fine. Look at all those Wendigos. Air Williams dead? Where is Air Williams? Is he dead? I'm confused here. I think he's dead. Still a countdown? Is this something wrong? I'm not sure. I missed the moment that Air Williams died. Oh! He's there! He was not dead. He was not dead. He was hanging out with one health. I don't know how such a big creature like Air Williams can hide, but it can hide from me. Maybe high sneak, high agility Air Williams, able to hide from me. Oops, I reloaded and lost half of the stats. But look at that. They had time to remove self-revive from the raid, but they don't have time to take a look on stat log, to go and fix VATS accuracy not doing anything. Most likely, what I didn't test, so I'm saying it too early probably. Most likely they had no time to fix two-shot explosive. We'll test that, if they had time to fix it or not. But they had time to take away self-revive from stage 2. Interesting. Interesting. Enclave plasma have the same ammo capacity than regular plasma guns. But they did change ammo capacity. They were messing up in this patch with ammo capacity on multiple weapons, so Enclave plasma or regular plasma gun, it caps at 144 now with flamer mode. But if they will keep making stage 2 harder and harder, everyone will be just farming the Guardian. It will be hard to find teams that want to do entire raid if stage 2 will be such a nuisance. What did I get? Shovel! How good is Shovel on this patch? Like, they updated a lot of melee weapons. Unfortunately, they nerf Executioners, so they nerf the prefix on this one. The damage seems quite solid. Blunt, two-handed melee weapon. Can you modify legendary effects on those shovels? I don't remember. Let's go out for here and check that. Over encumbered. Do I have carry weight booster? I don't. Maybe I exit power armor. My serum may be expired. My serum must have expired. Oh, that's the reason. I like the raid a lot, but I don't think that self-revive shouldn't be allowed. I think it should be allowed. Yeah, the mole miner kills you in one hit, but if you have self-revive ready, you should just survive it. Should get self-revive. That's my opinion. Okay, the shovel. Oh, you can swap them. So maybe you could do a good weapon out of it. Only 3 options here. Vital, inertial, and crippling. So I'd rather keep rapid. Bunch of options here, but lightweight is already good. And you can add 4-star. Like, bullies would be good for that. Those new ones are not coming yet, so don't look at that. So you could upgrade that. So maybe those weapons will be quite solid. If you can stagger stalkers with auto-axe. I'm not checking. I don't want to discover if they changed that. Or give them any ideas. Okay, so you can mod that. But surprisingly, Brotherhood Recon Rifle you cannot. So the shovel is quite a cool thing. With the buff to all melee. Shovel is quite cool. What next I wanted to test? 2-shot. And do I have the broadsider? The firework broadsider. I have it. would that be? Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I don't have it as they were resetting something. Have two-shot missile launcher. We'll just craft a new one. Okay. We tested broadside but regular one. Launchers. Broadside. Craft 2. Both of them 1 star. And one will be... one would be 2-shot. I need to craft 2-shot. Executioners changing to 2-shot. What? It's already displaying damage reduction on the weapon card? Oh wow. Like, what the heck? Did they fix it by just displaying lower damage? What the? Already displays lower damage when you put 2-shot on. Oh wow. This is like next level of insanity. What's going on here? At least do not reduce the damage, maybe? Can we ask for as much? So it's already showing less damage on the weapon card to begin with. This one 1178. I switch to this one 475. This damage while cloak goes up, but 2-shot is giving no damage bonus. It's taking away damage. Okay, that's so it already shows that we only do less damage. Now, how much less? This is... Is it plant change? But if that is, why? And that should be disclosed if they plan to do that. That's just... Yeah, 2-shot on launchers. Now we reduce damage because he had too much fun with 2-shot launchers. I would understand if they would like to fix it and make it works like on other weapons, which is only giving 75% bonus and then splitting it on half. But now it's taking away the bonus. Okay, which one first? 2-shot. And I didn't bring cannonballs. Of course I didn't bring cannonballs. I need cannonballs. But I need to take off ricochet. Coming back for cannonballs. It's doing more though than it was, so they did something. They definitely tinkered with the 2-shot. 2-shot was doing even less damage than now. So they tinkered with that. They changed the Pip-Boy display damage, as it was high before. It was showing the bonus of 2-shot. Now it's taking away the bonus instead in the Pip-Boy. So you know the damage will be reduced when you install 2-shot. You just don't know why. You just don't know why damage will be reduced when you have 2-shot on your launcher. Good that we have legendary crafting, so I'll be able to change 2-shot from out of all my launchers. But it's still like weird. I don't really fully understand that. I would understand fix to make it work like all other weapons. But taking away, and implications are, this effect is not only affecting launchers. It's maybe less visible, but this effect make penta-barrel on Gauss minigun inferior to triple barrel because penta splits the bullet. So penta have built-in two-shot effect, reducing the damage of Gauss minigun. So penta barrel will be dead on arrival, even though it's very cool barrel, but it's already cutting your damage, and then you put two-shot on it to have 3 projectiles and you cut your damage again. So two-shot shouldn't be reducing damage. Whatever they are doing with it, it should never reduce your damage. Okay, let's go for VATS. In VATS, I can do 2 shots and kill. Okay, so they fixed something in regards to that. So I think we are back to using VATS. Yeah, this is clearly doing more damage. Even now, like, keep in mind, I'm firing this Nocturnal without Cloak, so it's like non-legendary. So non-legendary is doing more than a legendary two-shot, as indicated by cards. Let me take off the ricochet. Oh, and about the Guardian fight, I killed it really fast. Don't forget, I kill it really fast without legendary cards boosting my damage. So yeah, Enclave Plasma Gun with all new perks is incredibly powerful. There was no taking one for the team, no follow through, as I wanted consistent damage. So that's 1k. Almost two-shot kill with Nocturnal. Now Nocturnal, if I get a Cloak effect. Where is my self-revive? Hey? Oh, maybe expired. Did my Scout's banner expired? Could have expired. Wait. Yeah, it's past the time. Scout's banner expired. Definitely does a lot of damage to myself. And they do drop those cannonballs in quantities. Okay, Cloak. 1400 damage easily in two-shot taken down. I wanted to see if VATS is the same damage or different. The same. 2 shots too. And it's taken down in VATS. Oh, it's silent now? Was it always silent? I can sneak an attack with Broadsider. I don't have sneak attack bonuses as they do not apply to explosions. But I'm sneaking around. And they don't see me somehow. Now the two-shot. Two-shot Broadsider in VATS. Yeah, still less damage. Yeah, two-shot is less damage than non-legendary Broadsider. It's not as much less as it was, so they were tinkering with it. It's only 75% additive damage reduction. Maybe it can go worse if I would add Demo Expert. Let's add Demo Expert. Let's see if that's gonna get worse. I looted too many cannonballs, I'm over encumbered. But now two-shooting them, so it gave me the damage. And Nocturnal one. So they were tinkering with it. Nocturnal one is one-shotting now. But the difference is two-shot is doing about... Like, this is one shooting them easily with over 2k damage. And two-shot one... Come on. Yeah, about about half of the damage, a little bit over half. So 2-shot in practice is doing 75% of the damage that non-legendary does. Instead of doing 75% more, it's doing 75% of the damage. Okay. So you have 75% of your damage with the 2-shot. And it shows on the Pip-Boy to be more fun. So it's not a secret. Now it shows on the Pip-Boy. So look, 2-shot. I have total of 1800. And Nocturnals, which is non-legendary, 2500. So yeah, about 75% of the damage done if you have 2-shot. Total. Why? Is that intended, or someone mess up those numbers again? Someone let me know. They did tinker with that. That's for sure. Okay, now I have 2k with this one. I switch to 2-shot. 1500. So that's exactly 75% of the total damage of non-legendary. 75% of the damage. Not bonus damage. You do total of 75% of the damage. So 25% less damage. The dragon is only good at relatively close ranges. Losing, like, all weapons lose 90% of the damage at 280% range. So not good. And 300 TD is really not so far. So that for most short-range weapons, 300 TD is 10% damage. So yeah, the dragon will not be great. Am I even carrying any? So dragon is similar to black powder. Okay, they did add a little bit of range back in latest patch, so it's not as bad as it was initially. This one is 240 now. It was more, but they did give it some back. I don't know what the dragon is now. Do I have the dragon in my stash? I can check. If I drop some cannonballs so I can move. Oh, I still cannot move? What else am I carrying? Is my carry weight still working? This. Do I have some strength buff? Oh, now I can move. Alright, so 2-shot change for launchers is terrible. They do 75% of the damage instead of 175% of the damage. So they did fix it slightly. It's doing some damage. It was almost nothing. It was doing 90% less damage, so like 10% damage total. I have the dragon. That's another black powder. But the dragon at 200 range. So it's semi-useful. 200 TD is not really so much. That's under, the range is under 10 foundations, which is not great. And you can kind of use it up to 18 foundations, then the damage drop-off is too bad. So up to about 18 foundations, it will be usable, but anything outside of that, nope. What else was there? Let me open the Discord for a moment. And I'm usually not accepting friend requests because friend list breaks if you have too many friend requests accepted, too many friends. So I cannot do that. I was doing that in the past and my friend list broke. Okay, I see people already reported the launcher two-shot bug, and someone just reported VATS accuracy bug, but from previous bugs, so limit breaking, they fixed. Concentrated fire still not fixed, still barely working. What else was there? Oh, someone was reporting that gimbal bracers are bugged. Is it true? Let's see. Gimbal's bracers bugged, or that was already fixed? So I'm using that. Our armor Aegis. Let's see if my accuracy will improve with this black powder. Oh, maybe it's not improving. It looks the same. Do I have my gimbal bracers? Yes. So gimbal bracers seems to be broken as someone is reporting, not improving accuracy. They supposedly fixed Grand Finale, but I don't have it to test. Someone is saying that electric absorption is broken. Oh, someone else is saying that fireproof makes you take more damage from fire instead of less. Sizzling style funky, that's not working supposedly. That's a badge. A badge of effect that still need fixing. Yeah, the gimbal bracers is a tough one. I'm using that. It doesn't seem to improve accuracy. I have a bunch of random legendaries that I'm supposed to get rid of. That's what's causing me to be over encumbered. I no longer need that. Should I keep those free fixers for testing? In case they push another patch, I will keep them. Roadsiders are heavy, so I will craft the new ones if necessary. Too heavy stuff I needed to get rid of. Oh, what about my Tesla? I hope it still punches through the walls. So that's a two-shot explosive I was using. The two-shot is affected, so maybe not the best effect, but they kind of fix it a little bit. What if I would try to modify it with something else than two-shot? Will the damage shows up too? Or is it only like that on launchers? No, it's showing the reduction to the damage with other effects. Not increase. On launchers it shows increase. Let's see if this weapon works. Yeah, for good range on weapons, you would like snipers from the next patch. Snipers are great. Like, look, I like this Brotherhood Recon rifle with range of 400. So yeah, the snipers would be great. And then you have perks that can increase the range if you have scopes, and so on. What are we testing? Let's test it on ghouls. Like, ghouls are soft enough to work with Tesla cannon. Yeah, the glow perks that add extra damage are not really worth it. They use a lot of glow and give very little damage. Okay, it works a little bit better than last time. I bet the explosive would be still stronger with Furious reversed. But it's still punching through walls, so that's the most important for me. As long as it is punching through walls, I'm good. Punching and killing through walls. It's working. So that is good. Still impact damage way higher. So I bet the two-shot is still reducing area damage. So better off without two-shot. But it's working slightly better than it was. The jetpack still works depending where you are looking at. Why jetpacking? Moving forward and looking up, you jetpack very high. Moving forward and looking down, you barely jetpack at all. The most important for Tesla cannon for me is hitting through walls. The number one. Smack something with this shovel. Without melee build and without changing anything. How much does it do? Should be ghoul here. Where are they? Those ghouls got removed. Where's my helmet? I cannot get the light on. Oh. Still unequipping because of these guys. Oh. Not bad. Smack. Smack with a shovel. On a spec shovel. LOL. But that's effective. The classic melee definitely will have a good time. Cannot smack super mutants, I doubt it. But spec shovel probably could. Like a reverse onslaught. Furious onslaught shovel. Most likely. Get those super mutants on the outside. I'm not a feral ghoul or anything like that, so that's just how powerful shovel is. Smack. Smack, smack, smack. And maybe power attack. Yeah, power attack is strong. 3-star legendary hand, 2 hits. Yeah, melee, it's a good time for melee. Imagine going feral and adding food to that and specking for a melee. Where that sound coming from? That's the shovel! That's the sound of smacking something with a shovel. Can I smack something that's not enemy? Maybe I cannot. Oh. Oh, that super mutant works. Hear that? That's the shovel. That's the shovel smacking sound. Shovel and the shotgun weapon of choice in Apocalypse. Yeah. So that the shovel definitely great. We can try shovel with a little bit more spec. Let's do it for fun. Spec a little bit. I'm not gonna wait until I go feral. So without the feral aspect, but we spec and we add food. We should have ghoul melee. Spec the shovel. Oh, the ghoul melee would require an upgrade. There are new perks. I forgot about new perks. Okay, let's try to do it quick. I don't need Trawling Pharmacy. I can live without Blocker. I want Incisor. Do I want that? That's a lot of damage when I'm with Glow and power attacking, but I don't know if I need it. I will keep it for now. There are those new perk cards somewhere. Limb damage. Oh, easy target is range only, so I don't know if I need limb damage. Maybe no limb damage, just give myself more power attack damage. $50 limb damage. It's a lot of limb damage available. Maybe we can hold melee weapon with Ricochet from next patch to do lots of melee limb damage. Faster swing speed. Okay, I will skip that. I will not be using power attacks. Faster swing speed. Have too many of those. I don't want it. Very weak effect is natural stance. We tested that. What's the slugger now? Oh, the damage to crippled targets, but you need to first cripple them. I don't want that. Damage against bleeding targets, but that's not for the shovel, unfortunately. So there's limited options. Okay, 2 points. What do I do with those last 2 points? There's not too much options to give myself more damage to crippled targets, unless from legendary effect. I could do that with legendary effect way. I don't want to break Vault either. Swing faster. Do I want this limb damage? I could try. Okay, let's give up on heavy attacks and let's go for limb damage. Just for fun. Limb damage. Slugger. That's very little. We will have legendary effect. We'll go for crippling rather than adding damage. Scatter shot, so it's cripple everything. Knee kappa. Limb damage. And bone shatterer. Okay, that's all the limb damage. So we have all the limb damage. Is Tormentor working with melee? Or is that range only? I think that's working with melee, isn't it? And Rat Riva for the glow. Is anyone remember if Tormentor works with melee? I don't really, but let's hope. Don't really want through hike. I'll be using armor, power armor, so I don't need that. What do I add? Oh, and the adamantium is no power armor. I want to run with power armor. This time around, I want to do melee with power armor. Solar powered. Okay, that's fine. Oh, in power armor, I don't really need to brief it in. Is there anything I could add? Just for fun. I don't want to spend too much time changing those spare cards. Pyrotechnician. Fire damage. I would be using shovel. Doesn't matter. I will not be running evasive. I want power armor. I want power armor and I want furious effect. Reverse onslaught. If possible. Oh wait, furious. I cannot spec shovel with that, can I? Wait. I can do bullies, but I cannot do... There's no unlockables. For whatever reason, shovel do not have an option for furious 4-star. What is it called? Not onslaught. I forgot how was it called. I have it on auto axe. Pounders. There's no option for pounders, and I need that if I want to run furious. Furious alone does nothing. So we cannot run furious. What we can run on the shovel? So furious is not an option. What do I use on the shovel? I don't want vampires. I will be getting glow per hit. That's tough. Blooded would be good, but I want to run it full health. Maybe Juggernauts? I could run Juggernauts with full health. Or just easy aristocrats, something like that. Mutants as well. Mutants is the easiest. Okay, so I cannot run Furious. I wanted to run Furious, but I cannot run Furious on the shovel. On this particular shovel. On other one I could. Get Mutants for easy bonus. And here we get Bullies, as this one works. Mutants, rapid, lightweight, bullies. $520 with mutants. So I don't even need as much agility. Don't really need any of that. I will not be sneaking with it. Don't need all this agility. Slot whatever. Criticals, I will not be really using criticals. It doesn't matter. Is there anything for melee? There's bleeding related ones, but shovel do not give bleed damage. I don't need blood sacrifice anymore. They did change this one melee perk that is relatively weak, but updated. So hack and slash. And they added no power tools to description. Curious if they improve area. So that, do I have power armor with strength? I'm not sure if I have one of those power armors with strength bonus. Which one would that be? I need to get them all and check. Maybe Stranglerhead? That's Overeaters. Do I have strength on any of those power armors? This is agility, nocturnal agility, no. Stranglerhead, what do you have? Luck. I think I have luck on most, if not of all. This one is strength. Oh, but weapon weight reduction. Instead of anything else. I would need to switch perks after all if I want to use this power armor. Instead of Arms Keeper, I would need Prowling Pharmacy. And we need to add here back. Oh, the thick skin doesn't work in power armor, so I just switched that for through Haika. And I can use this power armor. That's a lot of extra strength. Let's see if shovel gonna work. And food. We just add food now. I expect the patch to drop early September unless they decide to delay it and do more fixes. I don't know if that's gonna happen. 700 damage so far. And now important, food. Food is the most important for melee. That gives us over 1k damage. We need to satisfy our feral meter. Eat whatever comes. Okay. Let's see. Do we have damage with this shovel now? Unfortunately, most of the extra stuff bonuses is tied to some other effects like crippling or so on. We cannot just straightforward add damage up outside of adding food. But look at our swing speed. Even power attack is fast. And no feral, no. It's too long to drop to feral, so I'm not playing feral with this shovel. Oh, it's a bright Westec this time around. It's working pretty well. 2 quick smacks. Crippled after the first one to increase the damage. If I get the head, it's almost 1 hit. If I do power attack, it's easily 1 hit. With the shovel build. And without the glow related perk for extra damages, there's no need. It's 1 hitting already with power attack. One thing they need to do, they need to fix my power attack from sprinting. This doesn't work. I still need to press the power attack button. Like if I just sprint, it's regular attack. So regular attacks is 2 quick swings. Oh, the area effect works a little bit when they're close enough for those 60% damage fireworks. This is great. Like they buffing the classic melee, including the shovel. It can just be a shovel master. No problem, 1 hitting with power attack. They have so much AP regeneration now that AP cost is not a problem. Smack, 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 everyone dead. This is great. That I even recharge my glow fully. How much damage would I do if I add this glow perk card? Let's add this glow perk card for a moment. What do I replace for the glow? Do I even need incisor? I mean, that's so much I probably need it. Replace bone shatterer now with glow damage. Radioactive strength. How much will be the power attack? I didn't even notice the number. How much was that? It's kind of a lot. I don't even know how much. The number is falling down too quickly. 3,000 something? The legendary perk is useless though. The range is not there of those explosions. They need to be so close. Like those guys are already too far away. So power attack perk is not even needed. It's a power attack 1 hit kill them with this perk or without it. And it's using glow, which is not good. So radioactive strength 3 not necessary. I could pretty much use this other one that do not use glow and give a little bit only. So this heavy hitter. So that's a little bit less bonus damage with power attacks, but not draining my glow. So I can use Red River to keep getting the glow rather than draining it. Yeah, now I can keep getting glow. It's probably a better way playing when you are getting glow rather than draining it. I killed them already with this shovel? I did, indeed. I did. Kill them all. What about really tough enemies like Sentrybot? Sentrybot received a hefty buff, so Sentrybot is tough now. That's a public test server, yes. We are on public test server. The proper Appalachian build. The shovel build. Yeah, one bonk and dead. It will be a little bit different here as we are going for the mini-boss. So not one hit. We should do decent, I think. Oh, the shovel is breaking quick. Get out. Get out, Sentrybot. Oh, 2 hits and triple. Right? 4 hits and now it will self-destroy. The crippling damage is powerful too. And I took out some of the crippling cards, so that's the mini-boss fight. That's the mini-boss. That's the mini-boss. Let's add more crippling back. I'm not sure if heavy hitter is worth it. That's only 25%. Add the crippling back. Bone Shatterer. Let's go after Behemoth. Hard to tell, to be honest, which build will be strongest. I would need to do comparison between Gauss Minigun and Elder's Mark. Which one gonna go on top? It's hard to tell, but those are 2 contenders at this moment for the MVP position. Explosive Tesla Rifle is not a thing. You can put explosive on Tesla Rifle, but it will do nothing. I want Behemoth to get out of the water. I want to fight out of the water, Behemoth. Come on. I don't want to fight in water. I want to fight you here. Come over. And I will do some power attack on you. Okay, you have the first hit and then me. 1 power attack. 2. And it's already kneeling after 2 attacks. Then, oh. Bang in the head. And bang. Bang. Oh, why am I missing? Bang. 5k damage to the head without a ghoul specific glowing perk that would push it higher and without going feral. So there is still potential to do more damage than that. This is fun. This is fun. 2 hits and it's kneeling. It's so much limb damage now on those blunt melee weapons. So much limb damage. It's great. The one thing we'll not be able to kill like that is the Guardian, of course. But this is good. It's kneeling after 2 smacks. How will Scourge Beast go if we can get one to land? And that's the shovel. That's the shovel. That's not a top melee weapon. It's not Warglaive. It's not Auto Axe. That's the shovel. Shovel time. Shovel time, Scourge. Yeah, it does. You see the limb damage applied to ricochet reflected bullets. You can see them sitting down after they reflect their own bullets. So this ricochet effect carry on all the limb damage. Lying down and trying to shoot. Get up! Lots of limb damage. Lots of limb damage. Come on, Scourge, we land. And for Scourge, it was all regular attacks to one-shot kill them. Land. Or you land. Oh, I cannot target different body parts? What's my perception? 13. So I think it's tied to the base perception? Or do I need concentrated fire again? It was possible on the live to target body parts without concentrated fire. Do I need it again? Is my perception too low? Do they change the values? My total perception is 13. Is that too low? And here is 5. Yeah, in power armor you wield it with one hand. The shovel. Without power armor I think it's 2 hands. Let me see. Yeah, without power armor it's 2 hands. With power armor you wield it one-handed. Oh, hello there. He tried to smack you in the head. Did I cripple you? Almost. He's probably crippled now. It's hard to tell. So I cannot target the particular body parts, but I got this skull beast down. They're glowing, dropping glowing blood, which is kind of semi-useful perk. It's 1% feral, 15 rats. If you want to manage your feral up, so glowing blood is helpful. And give you some both feral and glow. Land. It's glowing blood generally aid or him? Shovel killer. Everything dies with the shovel. Did they drop some glowing blood? No? Where should be the glowing blood? Caps. Some scrap. Maybe Scorch cannot drop glowing blood. Should you wait? No, I don't think you should wait. You should return to follow. Like, if you don't have it yet installed, you can wait for the patch in September and then install it. So you don't need to do update. But I wouldn't wait longer, so you can set your build ready for the December update. That will be lots of content. This coming update change combat rebalance, like coming with combat rebalance, new season in September. And camp building upgrades. So camp building is changing completely. You can build your camps and you can get everything set for December content drop. I would not wait until December. Maybe you still need to finish some content that was earlier on. You can get ready with your gear and so on. And then in December, you can just do the new content as it drops. Nice gold rate build. It will be probably either Elder's Mark on or the Gauss Mini. Gatling Plasma is still good though, so if you already have great Gatling Plasma, it's still good. Look at the camp build. Completely new. See, the history tab is actually for blueprints and everything else, like new, recent, stored, blueprinted. You can place whatever you want. And that's the new thing. You can actually place floating stuff. You are not forbidden. You can place floating. No one says no anymore. You can place however you want. If you want to place floating stuff, you can. I don't think a lot of people will place floating stuff. I will not place like randomly stuff like that floating. That's why would I? It would not look good and I wouldn't place it like that. But it helps because I can then place it almost anywhere I want. And if it don't exactly snap when I want it, I can make it slightly floating. Or place it on the water. It does definitely help with farming camps with turrets that you want to put around the Scourge Beast areas to shoot her with that. So that would help. It's not really necessary. Like I can place it like that. And that's the turret platform just floating here, but I don't want it. And the good thing is, I can as well scrap and remove everything as I want to. Even if other stuff are attached, there is no more pop-ups saying the structure will be inaccessible. It will just let you remove as you please, which is nice. It's definitely way easier to build with this. And the changes sorting everything out in nice categories that then open for more subcategories instead of having like floor decor category with 500 items in it on one list. So this is better. This is definitely much better. The rat reses do not matter as much anymore on ghouls. Do not matter as much. Like I can use this melee perk with power armor and it's not affected, the rat river. It's not affected by amount of rat resist, so I can run power armor, no problem. It's going easy. No issue with that. Don't know if I wanted to test anything else. Oh, I stored all my fusion cores again. I don't know how to prevent my fusion cores from being stored. I tried locking them, but they unlock it themselves. Or maybe because I have a setting that it allows me to store locked items, so they do store. I don't know how to prevent them from getting stored. Yeah, you can merge easily everything. So camp building is definitely much easier. Alright, I think that's all the testing I wanted to do today. I will try to drop a video that just summarizing all the changes coming with September patch, as I have a lot of questions about it, like what's actually coming, what's changing, and so on. So September patch is coming. And yeah, the camp building is the big aspect of that. Camp building for sure. So that's the biggest. All the stuff that you can do with camp building. Imagination will be the only limiting factor from the next update. And camp budget, of course. There is limit. Camp budget and engine. And what engine can do. Like if you place too many lights, like I did in the video when I tested those starlights, those big ones, stadium lights, aiming them all in the middle of the camp, cause such a lag. It's crazy. So yeah, there are some limitations, but mostly imagination will limit you. You can do so many cool stuff: merging, floating, attaching, not attaching, blueprinting everything. And if you move camp, it will always place. Like if it shows blue, what they finally did, if it shows blue, it plays. There is no error pop-up that something is wrong. Shows blue, plays. And locking items, 8 box. Yeah, this is all big. This is all big. So there are changes. There are changes for sure. That are good ones. The bugs are what worries me a little bit. The bugs. But outside of that, I'm generally really happy with changes. I think I need to exit, follow. There's too many lights. It's lagging my computer. Exit. Quit. Yeah, my camp is not very friendly. It's a lot of lag from those starlight lights. Is bullies better than pinpointers if you are using a bunch of the crippling perks? Yes, on most enemies. Exception will be Guardian, as Guardian only has 2 limbs, torso and the shield. Therefore, it's not great. But for most enemies, yes, absolutely, bullies is better than pinpointers. Assuming enemy fully crippled, of course, that's given. Enemy need to be fully crippled. Otherwise, it's not like that. Storm armor is decent, especially if you want to benefit from those new bleed-related perks. So Thor armor is even better if you want to make use out of the bleed perks. So Thor armor is even better. That will guarantee you a bleed effect regardless what melee weapon you are using. And there are cool new perks with bleed effects like explosions and so on. The bloody mess updated, extra bleed damage. So yeah, there is stuff there. So thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate your visit. Hopefully you will have a nice day and see you all soon. Turtle out for now. Bye everyone. Take care.